What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. Today we are starting the Book of Boba Fett. And if you do want to see the uncut reactions, you can go to patreon.com/heroesreforged, see them uncut. Links will be down in the description below. We also have reactions for everything that we've done for this year, including Hawkeye is the last thing that we did. You may have noticed that Hector is not here. That is because Hector was at the airport till like 4 in the morning last night. So we were like, you sleep in, we'll do this. You can join us next week. It's fine.
Had a bad time.
Robert Rodriguez was a big part of getting this show made. I think he directs the pilot. I don't think he directed every episode though, but I'm pretty sure he directed the pilot at the very least. I'm excited to be back in the world of Star Wars, back in the world of Mandalorian. It's been like a full ass year because we've had we had the Bad Batch, which we did, but other than that, there's been no Star Wars.
No Star Wars at all. And
Star Wars Visions too.
I feel like we've been so spoiled by everything else, specifically Spider-Man. I feel like we're so spoiled that I'm so living in the Marvel world that it's going to be nice to go back to Star Wars and figure out what I really loved about this and to see some Maori representation. People in the chat, if you know some Maori words that we should know and say throughout, our reaction, just drop them in the chat and, hopefully we won't butcher them too much.
I never thought that I would see Temuera Morrison leading a Star Wars series where he's playing Boba Fett.
No.
I'm so happy about it.
I want to represent for my New Zealand brothers and sisters, dude.
He was so awesome as Jango Fett, and then to see him, talk about the character and all that stuff was so cool. So I'm so glad that he did get to come back and now he's playing Boba Fett. It's like a really nice full circle moment for him. So I'm excited to see him, Ming-Na, and whatever they throw at us. Like, we've really not seen too much from the show. We've seen the trailer, but not too much. So I really don't know what to expect from this at all. So I'm excited to check this out.
All right, let's knock it out. Let's knock it out, baby. I'm ready to go.
This show's fun because you spend so much time trying to figure out what's a real set and what's the volume.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's in a Bacta tank.
Oh, he is. Look at him resting and shit.
That sound.
Uh-oh.
No
Are we
way.
about to see Are we about to see how he survives?
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Whoa. They're taking it way back.
Oh, wow. That was a brand new shot.
The landscape shot or the gladiator shot?
The close-up of him holding the helmet.
Okay.
Oh!
We're about to see this! No, we're not!
Oh my god, no way!
Whoa, okay.
Is he gonna use the jetpack and the flamethrower?
Probably. Yo, I never thought they'd go this route, but makes sense. Just enough to get the... Oh, cool.
Yep.
So this is... Okay, everybody's gone.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's crazy. Wow.
Wow, this is so cool.
Oh, so he didn't even come back out through the Sarlacc mouth. He came through the... Oh my god.
Something else.
Damn. Whoa, I cannot believe that.
Badass.
Wow. Wow.
Way to set the tone.
Wow.
Way to set the tone.
Dang. He looks messed up out there. Jesus. Oh,
no mames. So gross. Dang, and they're making him walk?
Jeez, that's fucked up.
Dog.
That's some foul shit.
That's fucked up, baby.
Ugh. Gross. I'm so glad it's raining outside.
Oh, damn. Great title. I love that color. I love the font. That's great.
Stranger in a Strange Land. Nice.
Are we gonna try to guess the transitions?
Oh god. Oh god.
He looks like if you got trench foot all over your whole body.
Yeah.
So gross. Hey, leave him alone.
They're like, we're just playing.
Hey, chamacos, leave him alone.
He's gonna kick him straight into the fire, isn't he?
This bro about to rear naked chokehold this. Oh! Sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Sleep.
Dang. Okay, Temuera Morrison. Okay.
Healthy looking homie. He's looking good. Look at this guy.
And Bacta tank did him good. Look at him looking all fresh and shit.
Looking all healthy and shit.
Yeah. Nice. A little bit of an upgrade to the armor. We'd love to see it. Look at that. Yeah, it looks good.
Wow. That looks awesome.
Damn,
dude.
he looks amazing.
That looks so good.
That would be a fun one to cosplay.
But I shall indeed convey your sentiment.
Why does this character feel so awkward?
He feels awkward.
Would not be surprised if you receive another delegation in the near
Oh,
future.
that's a threat.
That's
homie.
a threat.
That's a threat if I've ever seen one. Smoke this
Smiling his
fool.
way.
Smoke this fool.
Things would go a lot smoother if you accepted their ways.
Nah, that's boring.
This guy's different.
Oh
Hell yeah.
shit. Oh my god.
Okay, okay.
Damn, look at this fancy ass cantina. Robert Rodriguez, I bet, did the music for this scene.
Yeah. It's probably him playing the guitar.
Yeah, exactly. What's in there?
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, but then
It's like that, huh?
what if you need to put on your helmet though?
Yeah. What do you do with all that shit?
Yeah. Telling you. He's got all this cash in his helmet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ay, shit.
Those guys must have just come from Wakanda.
Yeah, ain't really working now, is it?
No, where are you guys going? And who are they? Oh!
Oh, there we go.
It's the backup.
Take a little slice.
Yep. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Show no mercy.
Yes. Yeah. He's about to show why he rules this.
Oh, damn.
Ah, there you go. He's got a weapon now.
What the hell?
What are these ninjas?
Yeah. Ninja, vanish.
Ninja vanish. Homeboy just got eviscerated.
Jabba ruled with fear.
I roll with grenades.
Yeah. Wee. That pipe
That's
doesn't
scary.
look safe.
Aye.
I definitely wouldn't trust that thing.
That gave me very much Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vibes. They
What?
look like foot soldiers.
Oh my god, I was literally thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah. This music is very Western vibes.
Mm-hmm. It's Ludwig Göransson again, so it feels like a very natural progression from The Mandalorian.
Oh, look at those scabs. Those scabs on his head.
This totally looks like the Lars Homestead, but I don't know if it is, because I feel like if you're a moisture farmer, it don't all their houses look like that?
It's probably just standard architecture.
Yeah, right?
Area.
Rhodians have the weirdest fingers. It's just like jelly fingers at the
It's
end.
just like, yeah, just spaghetti fingers.
Their superpower should be shooting noodles out of their fingertips.
Could also strangle you with this ankle chain and feed your leg to the watchdog.
Oh, that sounded racist.
Pinche pendejo!
Cállate, mamón. That's
Oh no.
looks like a big lizard.
Yeah. What is about to eat them?
Ay,
Oh no!
that thing's gonna come
That looks
alive.
massive.
Oh, that's a tremor. That's a sandworm from Tremors.
Yo, is Kevin Bacon in this movie?
Nope, that's a cave troll from Lord of the Rings.
Shit. What the hell is that?
Whoa.
Whoa. I've never seen that before. I don't know what that is.
That's Goro from Mortal Kombat's brother.
Oh, God.
That guy's dead. Why would they send a kid? Oh, no.
Oi. That thing looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks way cool. Yes. Rear naked chokehold, bitch. There you
Oh,
go.
damn, that thing has
Lock
like
it in, lock
spikes on
in.
it.
Yeah, it's like barbed wire.
Now he earned their respect.
Oh, dang.
Give me some water. I lived. Holy God.
I told you. There's its head.
I want someone to come out and be like, okay, but where's the rest? What are we eating?
Yeah. Oh, is he saying he did it? Oh, he's saying he did it. Oh, he knows he didn't do it. And that's what matters.
That's some respect.
Yeah. Drink from my sand thing. Yo.
Robert Rodriguez.
Okay, Robertito. Look, if there was anybody that was going to tell this story, specifically Boba coming out of the Sarlacc pit, I'm glad it was Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah.
That is, I don't know. Did you see that a couple years ago, Adam? More than a couple years ago. It was like a fan-made video, right? Of Boba coming out of the sand and him getting back into his ship.
Yeah, he like walks across the dune and he summons Slave One out of the sand. Yeah.
I really like that they kind of revisited it, and basically they kind of confirmed that that's what happened.
Yeah,
we didn't really see him come out of the Sarlacc.
There was also like a very famous comic book cover, I think it was, that has Boba Fett blasting out of the Sarlacc's mouth through the jetpack, and he's using the flamethrower on the throat. They obviously didn't do that here. That's why I was like, oh, I wonder if they're going to do that thing that they did in that comic book. But I still think it was really cool to see how he got out, because I think we had all assumed that he must have gotten out. Yeah, he must like cut his way out or shot his way out, whatever the case may be, to get out of that damn thing. So it was cool to definitely see how they did that.
There's a lot of interesting stuff that they're presenting here, and I don't know where they're trying to go, but this feels kind of crime syndicate but also not, because he's not trying to just fill Jabba the Hutt's shoes or just like, try to be just Mr. Stereotypical crime lord. I'm going to kill everybody who crosses my path kind of thing. I like it. I think this is all really cool stuff.
That kind of felt like the pitch that it was going for, even from that end credit like teaser that we got at the finale of last season. It felt like it was going to lean into like crime syndicate level, and what is Tatooine and Mos Espa and Mos Eisley, all those communities of Tatooine, what are they like after this like great ruler? He was basically like, like Vito Corleone or something, Jabba the Hutt. So to have him gone and to have, Bib Fortuna take over, we didn't really get into the weeds of that, which is totally fine. I didn't need any of that, but it'll be interesting to see like how the ramifications of all those things put Boba Fett in a unique position, because like he said, he wants to rule. He doesn't want to rule the same way that Jabba the Hutt and Bib Fortuna did. So I wonder like what sort of interesting like complications is that going to lead to for him, because it will lead to some kind of complication. The big thing I was going to say about this was and it's hard to compare the two because I feel like both shows have different objectives, but Book of Boba Fett definitely, like, there's not a ton of dialogue in this episode, like, at all.
No.
In comparison to The Mandalorian, like, I feel like The Mandalorian really used dialogue to set itself up, and I wonder if this didn't do that because it's Boba Fett. We know the character through pop culture. We know him through Star Wars, even though he's got a very limited role. We know the origin story of Boba Fett. So I'm like, did they purposely not put a ton of dialogue in here because they just felt like we didn't need all of that and we could explain everything primarily visually? It's an interesting direction because I feel like Star Wars, for the most part, is very dialogue driven for a lot of it, and it's supported by really big visual elements, whereas this kind of did the reverse.
Yep. And I mean, it feels very Robert Rodriguez-ish because it felt like a Western, like the spaghetti Western that him and what's his name, Quentin Tarantino, they love the spaghetti Western, right? And I remember watching documentaries on them. They're like, oh, spaghetti Western. Yeah. This felt very much like in those movies, there's also not a lot of dialogue. Like it's all just very stoic dudes walking through, killing fools, not saying anything, and coming out of it. And I mean, if that's the tone they're going to set, I'm into it, because the other person who does non-dialogue driven storytelling, who is a master of it, is Mr. Genndy Tartakovsky. And he, absolute master of it. And if we lean more into that, I mean, we've already seen it in the 2D animated Clone Wars. That's to me still the gold standard for this kind of storytelling. And if we're even approaching that territory, I'm all in. Count me in, baby. I bring in Genndy to just direct an episode. Give him an episode.
Oh my God.
Let him flex a little bit. I hope he wants to. He loves Star Wars, so I hope they're giving him an opportunity to do something like that.
If Genndy Tartakovsky came in and directed one episode of any of these live action shows, that would be incredible. Absolutely insane. I also do wonder, because this show was made throughout the entire pandemic, which I don't really know how much that matters to these shows, because they're all made inside of the volume ILM Stagecraft. Does it really matter whether or not they're in a pandemic? Like, I really don't think it does.
I mean, given the COVID protocols, I feel like they can control the set a lot more.
Yeah.
I did feel like the backgrounds were a little bit less precise than they were in Mando.
Yeah, like something about the visuals felt a little off. And I don't know if it was like maybe this show has less of a budget than The Mandalorian does, but something didn't feel as like big as The Mandalorian.
So, okay, so two things that I noticed. If you go back and you watch the scene where they are in the cantina, that big nice cantina or whatever, the background, I noticed that there was a lot of popping around the edges on the characters that were composited into the background. But also, I feel like, I know that this was not supposed to be Boba Fett in his prime, but the choreography also didn't feel as solid as we have felt it in the past. Like, you remember the first episode when we saw Boba Fett come out with his weapon?
Holy
that was
shit.
brutal. That was amazing, top notch, like visual acting and just choreography. But this one, that fight scene with the dudes with the shields before the ninjas got there, just felt a little bit off kilter, but it just didn't feel like it could be as good as it could have been.
It didn't feel as fluid as we've gotten used to in a lot of the fight scenes in The Mandalorian.
Right, exactly. And I don't know whether also that is like COVID stuff or whether it's just whether it's going to be part of the storytelling as we go on, because we do know that like normally a group of dudes like this for Boba Fett would be no issue.
Right.
Like one Mandalorian could take out all those dudes, could take down a town full of those dudes, right? So I'm guessing that's going to be part of the story elements that we see in the future, but it's too early to tell. I don't want to make any conclusions at this point, but those are just some things that I've noticed. But overall, really fucking cool. Like this is just really great to jump back into Star Wars. It makes me miss all of this stuff, and it's giving me those stories that we've been talking about for years of other things happening that are not Jedi centric. It's great.
Oh, totally. And I think this has a lot of potential because we've already been on Tatooine previously in The Mandalorian, and we've been to Maz Eisley and Maz Espa. I feel like this could be an opportunity to bring back, I think we could bring back Timothy Oliphant's character, Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, there
Jesus
you go,
Christ.
Cobb Vanth.
But like he was a really cool character, and I would love to see more of that. So it would be really cool if now that Boba Fett has taken over and he's now Lord Fett and he's taken over for Jabba the Hutt, will he have interactions with Cobb Vanth? Like that could be really cool. I do find it interesting that we went back to that homestead, and like there is definitely a part of me that's like, is this supposed to be the same one from A New Hope? Like maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Will that play into the story at all? Who knows?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just like a really fun Easter egg. Like, they put Easter eggs all over these episodes.
Yeah,
for us for who like live and breathe Star Wars. But outside of that, I think it was pretty good. Like I think Mandalorian for me overall was stronger like right out the gate. And I don't know if that's because I just didn't know who the Mandalorian was. Like we didn't know anything about that character. With Boba Fett, I have a pretty good understanding of who that character is through Clone Wars, through Rebels, through the prequel movies, all that sort of stuff. So I think like I'm interested now that we've kind of gotten this like reintroduction to how he survived. I kind of just want to now get into the story of like, okay, what is the mission? Like, what are they doing? What's happening?
Yeah. Also, think about where he's new to his position. He doesn't know, how
fish out of water.
Yeah, and it's just like us. We are the fish out of water in this town, in this world, and we don't know how things are running. So we're just gonna see him do things his way, and I think it's dope.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see. I can't wait. Guys, let us know if there's any other Easter eggs. I'm sure there's a ton. I already spotted some from like Star Tours and all kinds of stuff. Let us know if there's any other fun Easter eggs that you caught. What did you think of this premiere episode of the Book of Boba Fett? Let us know in the comments below. Come back next week and make sure you check out the uncut reactions as well. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.